time, baby. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Go, fly away, girl. Bon voyage.
Good evening. It's Friday, 10 p.m. once again here in New York City, and you're tuning into the first evening of our brand new 10 p.m. headliner here on FM 92 now, August nights. And of course, I'm your new host for this evening and hopefully many evenings more, August Shin. And it's a one-man operation here in the studio, as you can see. I mean, I do have a staffer back there, but you'll have to excuse me if I'm sort of taking opportunities to big up myself or if I'm just kind of, letting a mistake slide here or two. You guys are going to have to bear with us because all I have is just me and this state-of-the-art advanced soundboard. And
wow.
I should probably stop overusing it before it gets annoying, but first things first, I'd like to first welcome you guys to this new show here on FM 92 now. The big boys up top finally caved in. You guys have been asking for it and begging for it, and they finally caved in. So the true legends and the MVPs for this radio network is obviously you guys. So on that note, I'd like to thank you for tuning into this show and, of course, making this show possible. And it's an honor for me to host, and it's an honor for me to be a first host on this radio station. So I'll do my best to keep you all entertained for the 30 minutes that you guys are going to be locked in here. So let's have a good time, yeah? I've already chatted way too much, and it's already almost time for the first song of the evening. And given that it'll be the inaugural song, the first song that I'll have to pick, I didn't hesitate at all to pick this song because it was always going to be the first song that I'd ever play if I ever hosted my own radio show. So let's get straight into it. This song is 보통 날 or Ordinary Day by G.O.D. and you're listening to it here on FM 92 now.
아침이면 일어나 창을 열고 상쾌한 공기에 나갈 준비를 하고 한 손엔 뜨거운 커피 한 잔을 든 채 많은 버스에 내 몸을 싣고 귀에 꽂은 익숙한 라디오에선 사람들의 세상 사는 즐거운 사연 들으면서 하루가 또 시작되죠. 화사하게 빛나는 햇살이 반겨주네요. 어떡하죠? 나 그대를 잊고 살아요. 미안해요. 나 벌써 괜찮은가 봐요. 잊지 못할 사랑이라 생각했었는데 잊혀져가네요. 어느새
어떻게 간지 모르는 하루 해가 저물 때쯤 울리는 친구들의 전화 나오라고 하루 산 얘기 회사 얘기 새로 만난 여자들 데이트 얘기 웃긴 얘기 지나치는 여자들 바라보기 TV에 나오는 스포츠 경기에 목숨을 걸고 덤벼들면서 밥값 내기 시간이 가는 줄도 모른 채 떠들다 지쳐서 돌아오니 이런 어느새 새벽 2시 자자야겠지 친구들이 오늘 했던 얘기 떠올리면 자꾸 웃음이 나와 웃으면서 누워있으면 잠이 와
어떡하죠 나 그대를 잊고 살아요 미안해요 나 벌써 괜찮은가 봐요 잊지 못할 사랑이라 생각했었는데 잊혀져가네요 어느새 우리 노래를 들어도 눈물이 나질 않고 네 소식을 들어도 미소가 흘러나오죠 괜찮은 거죠 날 버린 그대 잊어도 되죠 근데 왜 자꾸 이러면 안 되는 것만 같은지
미안해 너무나 이렇게 쉽게 잊어서 미안해 내가 했던 말도 못 지켜서 하지만 너무 힘들었어 널 더 이상 간직하고 살 수가 없었어. 용서해줘 영원히 사랑할 거라고 약속했던 말 돌아서 니들 뒤에다 맹세했던 말 마지막 날 혼자 울면서 다시는 내가 살아갈 그날이 끝까지 마음속에 널 간직할 결심을 한지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 너를 모두 지워버린 내가 너무 미울 거야. 그래 정말 내가 약속 모두 어긴 거야. 그러니 용서를 빌어. 나도 이런 내가 싫어. 널 잊어버린 기억마저 잊었어. 아무렇지 않은 듯이 마치 사랑한 적이 없는 듯이.
보통 날이네요 어느새
That was 보통날, or Ordinary Day, by Korean artist group G.O.D, and that's from their 6th album. It's a classic for any Koreans or Korean Americans that used to vibe with G.O.D back in the days. It was actually the first song when it's not their last member, but they had a member who, I don't want to say left, but he had to focus on his true passion, which was acting. So he decided to leave the band, and that was the first song that the band operated as a 4-man group as opposed to a 5-man group. So you guys are gonna probably hear about G.O.D from time to time because G.O.D is a classic retro vibe idol group that they debuted, I believe, back in the early 90s, maybe mid 90s. All I know is they debuted a while ago. So they're not your Big Bangs or your Twices or whoever's around these days. But yeah. This isn't the first or the last time you guys heard G.O.D on this show, and I'll promise you guys that. But anyways, I'm so excited to share with you guys this portion of the show. We haven't got a name for it, but during this segment, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing out voice messages from our listeners or reading messages that our listeners send in. So you guys can really call in and let us know about anything. You know, it could be about your awful first date. It could be about your car problems, your crazy cat or your dog. Anything you guys want, you guys can call in and let us know. And of course, this is the first show, so we don't really have any stories to share with you now, but I'll share with you guys the steps for being involved. And it's very, very simple. Since we are broadcasting this show across many platforms, you may choose to drop us a line and leave us a voice message by calling or by leaving a comment in our YouTube stream. And for today's segment, I'll bring us swiftly onto the next song for the evening. And this song fits perfectly for the mood that I'm in tonight. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Friday by IU featuring Chang Yi-chung right here on FM 92 now.
월요일엔 아마 바쁘지 않을까 화요일도 성급해 보이지 안 그래 수요일은 뭔가 어정쩡한 느낌 목요일은 그냥 내가 왠지 싫어 이번 주 금요일 시간 어때요? 주말까지 기다리긴 힘들어 시간아 달려라 시계로도 보채고 싶지만 마인 컨트롤가 달콤해 이 남자 도대체 뭐야 사랑에 빠지지 않고 못 배기겠어 온종일 내 맘은 저기 주 금요일 금요일에 시간 어때요? 딱히 보고 싶은 영화는 없지만 딱히 먹고 싶은 메뉴는 없지만 주말까지 기다리긴 힘들어 시간아 달려라 시계로도 보채고 싶지만
여잔 도대체 뭐야 사랑해 주지 않고는 못 베기겠어 돌아오는 이번 주 금요일에 만나요 그날 내 맘을 더 가져가줘요
Yes, that was Friday by IU featuring Chang E-jung. It's a song that I said fit my mood perfectly just before we actually played. And the reason why I fit my mood perfectly is because I'm not quite ready for Christmas songs just yet, but I'm feeling the wintry vibes. It's absolutely ridiculously cold here in New York City, and that song with IU's bright voice is the perfect winter welcome treat. So if you've actually watched the music video, I believe this setting is in wintertime. You can see IU and the other character. You can see Chang E-jung in a beanie, in a wool coat. It's very warm, and the song is very almost festive of sorts. So I thought it was a perfect way to sort of kick us off for the wintertime. And on that note, they say that time flies when you're having fun, and my goodness, time has already flown tonight. Jeez, and I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show because I've been a nervous wreck this whole week, but I must say it was quite the fun. And like I said before, please drop us a line at or leave us a comment below, and make sure you tune in next time for a chance to hear your story to be heard. And that's it from us for tonight here at the studio. And here's August Shin saying good night to you with the final song of the evening, Sunrise, San Francisco Street. Mad love always, guys. Good night.
Lost on the freeway. This must be LA. Tired and lonely, with no real place to stay. Is this the future? And where I'm gonna be? Last night